So joining us now is Stephen Becker, who is the creator behind the musical project known as La Concorde. His new single, Corpus Christi, was inspired by soon-to-be Saint Carlo Acutis. So, Stephen, thanks so much for being with us. We love that video. That was really
It was
cool.
awesome.
Thank you, Jay. Good morning. Good morning, Your Excellency.
Good morning to you.
So, what first drew you to Blessed Carlo, and how did his devotion to the Eucharist personally inspire you to write this song? And it's beautiful.
Well, in the midst of a reversion to my Catholic faith and finding my way home, I wondered about Eucharistic miracles. And when I looked into that, I bought a book on Eucharistic miracles that had some descriptions of some of them, but I found it a little bit difficult to get through. And around that same time, I don't know why, just because of how it was written, or I'm not sure, maybe I just wasn't meant to take that one in. But then when I found Carlo and his website, and I saw a presentation that is derived from his website that came to Los Angeles, I saw descriptions of the scientific studies of various miracles and history of older Eucharistic miracles, and it deepened my faith. And I wondered why, when I was a young student at a Catholic elementary school or in high school, we didn't learn about Eucharistic miracles or
Interesting.
the investigations of them. And I thought, I don't know, that's interesting, but people seem to maybe, I don't know if it's just our times or the culture, but it seems like some people have some sort of aversion to the supernatural, even though our faith is so suffused with miracles and the supernatural. And I was very open to reading about this, and so I love Carlo and the work that he did for all of us. It's all there for us to learn about Eucharistic miracles. So I wanted to write a song that paid some tribute to him and also dealt with what we go through in wanting a sign but having faith. And then when we made the video, I wanted to make a clear tribute to him, and he loved computer gaming, so we made the video as to look like he's inside of he enters into a video game where he's climbing the ladder of ascent. And anyway, I hope everybody gets to see it.
It's cool. And I noticed the lyrics begin from the Texas Gulf to Orvieto. And when I was a student in Rome, I used to go to Orvieto all the time. And there's a Eucharistic miracle there. Could you explain the significance of those lyrics?
Well, there's some sort of loose poetry going on, but this had to do with when I moved to Los Angeles. At one point, I came here from Chicago. I began noticing how the geographical nomenclature is so suffused with Catholic names. And there's so many cities and areas that are all named after saints, and this is true across the United States, but especially out here. And when I was thinking of Eucharistic miracles, I thought, wow, Corpus Christi, it's so funny. As an American, I just think of that as a town in Texas. It didn't really register for me. It should, but but I don't know why. I mean, of course, the Feast of Corpus Christi, but I suddenly realized, wow, maybe there's some sort of like interesting connections to the miracle of the Eucharistic miracle that we celebrate during the Feast of Corpus Christi, or that's connected to that, and the and the town of Corpus Christi, Texas. And so there's a lot of connections, kind of mystical connections between places, names of places in the song. Yeah.
And the chorus repeats. It says the phrase Corpus Christi, Carlo cataloging the signs. For those who might not know, what does Corpus Christi mean?
Right, Latin for body of Christ. And so I wanted this whole record that I've made. This is the first single from a forthcoming album that is inspired by the lives of the saints and many Catholic themes. But I wanted people to I wanted a broad audience to receive the album. It's not like Christian contemporary music per se. I wanted it to reach a broad audience, and I like the idea that many people will hear this who may not be Catholic, they may not know about the Feast of Corpus Christi. They may not know the Latin meaning of the word, and they'll kind of go along with it, and it will be interesting to hear. And then for people who are more keyed into the history and our traditions and the feast days, and they will have maybe a different interpretation, or maybe a deeper interpretation.
So, Stephen, this Sunday, Blessed Carlo, along with Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati, will be canonized in St. Peter's Square, September 7th at 10 a.m. Rome time. How do you feel about that?
I'm so excited. It's a beautiful time to be alive, and see the church honoring a saint who is of such recent vintage. Is of our time, and I love Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati as well, and I find them both so inspiring. And Carlo's mother, Antonia, is wonderful, and she saw the music video and texted back to a friend of mine, Bella, and so I can't to say that I'm excited for her or for people doesn't really capture it. It's like and Carlo himself is so relatable that I think it's easy for us to lose sight of the fact that Holy Mother Church is designating him as a holy saint. So we have to sort of balance those two things. He's eminently relatable to young people and to our time. And I've made this video with him in a video game and whatnot, but I think we have to also keep it in mind. Okay, this is extremely significant and profound holy thing of our time, of the last 2,000 years.
Yeah, it's incredible. Stephen, we're out of time, unfortunately, but where can people listen and watch Corpus Christi, and where can they find more of your music?
The music is on all the streaming platforms, Spotify, whatnot, and I'd encourage everyone to go to my website, Le Concorde Music, LECONCORDE, leconcordemusic.com, and they can sign up to an email list there, and they can also watch all the music videos. The music videos are on YouTube as well.
Stephen, it's been a pleasure. Thanks so much for joining us today. Have a great weekend.
God bless you. Thank you.